Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to work with a dough that is kind of blown up a little bit. So as you can see, these are 12-inch dough balls, 4 days old. So first I'm going to scrape it up, like if I'm trying to do this a little bit. I'm going to show you, this is going to be a little bit tough, but obviously not impossible. So it's always better to start with the corner. So I'm going to do this. One, this is going to be very sticky and as things are going to follow up. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab that. So I'm going to go like this and this way a little bit. So same technique. I see that it's kind of cornering up over here. So I'm going to go over here. Grab. Okay. I want to make sure it looks like a circle still. In, press in. Okay. Continuing with the same technique, I make sure it's a circle. That's why I was trying to do this. Press it in. I'm using my muscle. That's why it's kind of going in a little bit, as you see. You don't need to do much because that dough is very soft, it stretches fast. This is the right dough because it's not thin in the center, thick in there, so it's kind of the way it needs to be. I already see that this is thicker, so I'm going to press this side harder. Hand. Pick it up. For 4 days is this. You have a lot of air bubbles. And just like bread that is going to be airy, you know, like a fluffy, airy bread, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be much lighter to digest. So when you eat it, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm so stuffed with all the carbs, because it is fermented for a few days. So you could just bake this. This is bread, obviously, right? That's the pizza crust. It's the same as bread. So when it comes to the actual product, nothing's wrong with it. It's just a very airy bread. But obviously, it's a little bit harder to stretch. But it's the same technique. It's not that difficult. You just need to watch it. And so I wanted to demonstrate it to you. So we live in a world that is not perfect. Ideally, the dough has to be about 2 days old where it's going to be the perfect kind of where it needs to be. So I just demonstrated a 12-inch with the same technique that we stretch. It was a 4-day-old dough. It was very soft and bubbly. And now I'm going to show you a dough that is from Wednesday. So as you can see, this is the same dough weight than the previous one you just saw. That one just was fermented and kind of blown up, but it's the same weight. So what's going to be different about this dough is tough and denser than the other one, which was much airy with air bubbles. However, I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. I'm going to choose the hardest one because I feel like this would be maybe easier. This one, I'm going to scrape it. Same techniques. Press it down. One of the things that you realize is, as I said, that this dough is a little bit denser. It means that it requires the same technique with slightly bit more force and muscle. So when I'm doing this, I have to actually go a little bit more because this is a tough dough. So if I were to lay it right here, you can see that it's very small. I mean, it's not very small, it's a bit smaller. So with this hand motion, I got this on my hand. I'm going around. I'm stretching the edges, so you're focusing on the edges. Otherwise, the center gets too thin, and that is bad looking pizza. So you just do it fast.